So my Pillow Guy Mike Lindell, the My Pillow CEO, he was on Steve Bannon's show today with a take so ridiculous about Donald Trump coming back to power that even Bannon was like, dude, slow your roll.
What I'm talking about, Steve, is what I have been doing since January 9th. All the evidence I have, everything is going to go before the Supreme Court, and the election of 2020 is going bye-bye. It was an attack by other country, communism coming in. I don't know what they're going to do with it after they pull it down, but it's
hang on a second.
Hold on. Donald Trump will be back in office in August.
So again, I can't say this enough. Steve Bannon was pardoned by Trump. Trump gave him a pardon to absolve him of all his federal crimes, all of his potential federal criminal activity, what have you. And even he is like, slow your roll when it comes to these fantasies and delusions about Trump coming back to power. Essentially, what Mike Lindell is saying is he's got a case. He doesn't give any details about the case. He doesn't give any facts or evidence about the case, but he's got a top-notch, top-secret case that he's going to bring to the Supreme Court. And when it's there, the 2020 election, whether it's for president or all the elections, who knows, is going to essentially go bye-bye, as he says, and that will somehow, some way, bring Donald Trump back to power in August. Now, that's ridiculous, right? Because, again, anybody who follows elections, anyone who follows my channel or any other channel knows that there was a predetermined set of events that needed to happen between the election and Inauguration Day, and they all happened. You know, the votes were counted, eventually the Electoral College met, and then the votes were certified by Congress, and then Inauguration Day happened, and then Biden formally became president. After that, the election's over. Like, one of the reasons you have this big gap is for any of these issues to potentially be addressed, and they weren't, as we and many others have talked about. Donald Trump basically lost every single case he levied about the election, and the Supreme Court never even bothered to hear any of the cases related to 2020. They didn't even hear them, let alone side with Trump, and the court is 2/3 conservative and 1/3 Trump appointed. Right? Like, if the cases had any merit, the conservative-leaning court would have heard them at the very least and would have ruled in his favor if they felt the cases had merit. Like 100%, 100%. It just shows, guys, how delusional a significant portion of the Trump base is. And this isn't me just poking fun at them, and this isn't me just talking about a story that some folks are saying is irrelevant, because it isn't. Because so long as high-profile people within the Republican Party and within the Trump camp continue to effectively spread these delusions, democracy cannot heal. So long as 20%, 25%, 30% of the country, whatever it is, effectively a majority of Republicans believe that Donald Trump somehow is still the rightful guy in the White House, or should be, then democracy can't heal. As long as people believe in that disinformation, they're never going to be good faith participants in democracy ever again. And this is why you're seeing all of these bills in places like Georgia and Arizona. You have Republicans knowing without any evidence that their people feel something went wrong and they had something taken from them, and that's being used as justification to effectively disenfranchise Black people, other minorities, and any group that might be seen as Democratic leaning, all based on delusions spread by Donald Trump and Mike Lindell and Sidney Powell and all the rest, that whole motley crew of anti-democratic ghouls. And so this story continues to matter. And the thing is, it's not going to go away. I mean, Mike Lindell is getting sued, Fox News is getting sued, Sidney Powell is getting sued for claims around the election, but only insofar as they defamed one or two particular companies, like Dominion. Beyond that, it's really hard to stop this. Like, you're not going to be able to stop up these lies, because fundamentally, in a free speech society, which is a good thing, people can often say things that are just lies. And so long as they're not directly and provably defaming somebody or libeling somebody or slandering somebody or some company or some group, they can pretty much get away with it. You can say what Mike Lindell is saying till the cows come home and get away with it. This is a danger to America. Again, as I've said, you might think the 2020 election is over, and it is, but the fallout from the conspiracies will be felt for generations. Laugh at this, yes, but don't ignore it. Don't ignore Trump and his base. For as long as these lies percolate, every future election is in danger.